Alright, what's going on, gents? Let us go through and do the stuff back in Washington. Be checking out the 10-year anniversary. Working through the rest of the stuff. I bought the premium stuff for it.
Safe area detected.
Well, I'm replying back to my buddy Evan. He said Division 2. I'm at work. The GF's. I'm at work. GF's house. At the GF's house. I assume that's why you got on. Telling him checking out the Division 2's 10-year. Ten-year anniversary. Alright. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let's see what the chatter mass looks like. Actually, don't look that bad with the current setup. So wait, are these? Oh, it's all separate pieces. Just take that off. Actually, don't look that bad. The legs don't look too bad either. I like the cloak that goes over the side. It's kind of what I like most about it so far. Now, is this both hands that gets it? What the fuck happened to my arm? Yeah, what happened to my arm? Do I got a prosthetic arm now? Oh.
Due to a personnel shortage,
Okay.
all on-duty guards are requested to remain at their post until further notice.
Fuck it. I'm assuming that's because of the... Yeah, it's because of the chest piece. That's why. So wait, if I swap this back over to... Okay, so it's just the one glove, but because of how the arm is, that's why he doesn't have a glove. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We'll rock the anniversary pack. And everything else that came with the set. Just the legs, chest, hands. So, visit the White House. Play 30 minutes in a group of 2 or more players. Eliminate 15 enemies of the striker ground. Complete 3 missions. We can do the priority objectives. We can re-roll for an objective. And we'll re-roll objectives. Script. Alright. Head over to the White House. Or not the White House, Capitol Building. Grab my water bottle quick. And see what Evan replied back with.
Hostile control point nearby.
He replied back with, I bought the pass, seems like a decent time to return. Like with the survival update in the pipeline. Hot shots for the challenge thing here. And I'll probably swap back over to the huntsman stuff. Keep the mask on.
Taking the capital will deal a huge blow to the True Sons. But the priority is to get back the briefcase President Ellis was carrying aboard Air Force One. Kelso's waiting aboard a helicopter to extract it as soon as you secure it. If what Ellis told us is true...
Curious on how good this big Alejandro is going to end up doing here. I managed to get lucky and get it from one of the caches from going through and picking up the premium pass for it.
Got a lot of hostiles ahead. The latest is close working. The autocannon seems to be firing blind.
Although I can't wait until they actually go through and, you know, update the game a little bit and give it like the 60 frames per second, all that other stuff with it.
Hostile reinforcements converging on your position.
Serious trauma detected.
Definitely going to be a little bit more on the rustier side though, because I haven't played this game probably since September. Because really whenever I sat down and played it last.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Concussion grenade! Looks clear.
All right, push forward.
I may need to make a brand new setup for just the big Alejandro itself.
More hostiles headed to you.
The new Resident Evil game yet?
Yeah, I did get a chance to sit down and play it. I got so many games I'm bouncing between right now, it's not even funny. So I put about 3 hours into Resident Evil Requiem, and I sat down and like I'm sitting down to checking this out because I wanted to see what was all going on with the anniversary stuff.
That was the last of them.
Try and get some of the past done for it.
To the entrance.
And
It's time to get in there and finish this.
we sit down and playing Arma. Picked up Marathon, been having fun with that. And I think what else.
Like it?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it so far. My only problem with the game is I'm just not a big fan of Rebecca's scenario. I do not like the Resident Evil 7/8 approach. I'm more of a fan of Leon's scenario because you just feel like you're playing more like the traditional Resident Evil game. And I enjoyed 4's, which I was excited to see that Leon was coming back and they were bringing back a lot of those systems into the game. So that's why I was a little bit more hyped, because I was hoping that you could choose which scenario to play in. Do you want to play Rebecca's scenario and play through parts of her story, or do you want to go through and play as Leon?
Loud and clear. Standing by.
But unfortunately, that is not the case. I think in total so far I've played more of Rebecca's than Leon's. I think in total I played about 10 minutes of Leon's story.
Once you acquire the briefcase, head to the roof of the rotunda and wait for the helicopter.
That mortar team is still up there.
Understood. They'll need to be cleared before the helo can approach.
I played a little bit of the Resident Evil game.
You're not. Come on! AC,
But no, I'm enjoying it. It's just now I have a total that I'm playing. See, Marathon. Now I'm jumping back a little bit into Division 2 because of the anniversary stuff. The Arma, I need to sit down and play a little bit here this weekend. Remember him being the thing. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy.
General, the division most likely has the briefcase.
They'll try to evac it. Do what you can do to delay them.
Sir, yes, sir. We're on it.
We're on station outside small arms range. Good visual on the Capitol.
How is Marathon? I never played it yet. How is it?
I'm enjoying it, and this is coming from someone who's not really a big extraction shooter fan. I am enjoying it. I enjoyed Arc Raiders too. My problem with Arc Raiders is that I'm not a big fan of, like, you know, first-person perspective, like, not first-person, third-person perspective, like, PvP games. That's just never been my style. I enjoy it for, like, what it is, though. I do like Embark, and I do like what they did with the game. But as far as, like, the PvP stuff that is in Arc Raiders, it definitely makes it a little bit harder for me to get into. But if you're more of a first-person shooter kind of person, I would recommend Marathon.
Play Arc Raiders.
Unloading on target!
I'm so happy they brought this gun back. Come on, stand up, pussy.
My friend was telling me about the Marathon game. I was thinking about buying it, but I just don't want to waste my money on it if I'm not bored.
I mean, it's ultimately up to you. I know I'm enjoying it, but with the list of games and everything that I'm playing right now, it's definitely going to be a little bit. It's definitely going to be a back burner game. I'm not going to prioritize it because I need to. Like, I'm going to be prioritizing playing Arma and Resident Evil and this game because I want to go through and do the anniversary stuff.
When the roof is clear,
That,
send
and
up
I
a flare
think
to signal us.
the timeline event. No, not the timeline event. Where's the battle pass at?
Incoming backup request.
Did they completely remove it? Because isn't there supposed to be like a stretch goals thing? Yeah, ultimately, like, I'm enjoying Marathon, and this is coming from someone who's not really a big extraction shooter fan. It's a lot of fun solo, at least from what I've been experiencing so far. I had a few rough games this morning that I played after I got off work.
Damn! I can't see it.
But after I got the first few games in, I got reacquainted with the game, and I killed about two or three people each run.
Waste the fuckers!
Rooftop looks clear.
Copy. Awaiting confirmation.
All right. When you're ready, set up a flare so we can get that briefcase somewhere safe.
Go through and swap the gloves. I do love this outfit though, my hunter outfit that I got back during Halloween. Even though I wasn't playing, I jumped on to pick up this outfit.
Holy shit. They've got Sam's. That woke me up. We need to bug out until the airspace is clear.
Copy that. Those anti-air defenses have to go.
The missile came from the east side of the building.
I'm seeing 2 radar trailers on the east front.
Must be guidance for the SAMs. Take them out by any means necessary so the helo can approach.
Dismantle that stuff. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, can I do my project? Yes, I can.
My opinion is Arc Raiders is a really good game because I do be playing it sometimes.
And I do agree. Arc Raiders is a really good game. I have fun with it whenever I play with people, but I just don't play it on my own. But Marathon, I definitely have a little bit of fun whenever I'm playing on my own. St. Elmo's engine. We managed to get that again. And cash. Double stew, and I think that's it. And a watch level up, too.
Okay, I have eyes on you. You're coming up on those radar trailers.
Knock him the fuck out and let's get this shit done.
I was just slapping you with everything. And I am enjoying the big Alejandro. This gun is kind of slapping. Now this is gonna be fun. Post up here with the LMG and just rip rounds downrange.
Another launch.
Where is this stupid bitch?
Friendly soldiers down and out. Eliminating. Hit him again.
Objective in sight.
Where you at, boy?
Confirming one trailer out of action.
Okay, knock out the other one.
I have not played Division 2 for a while, a couple days no.
Taking evasive action.
I haven't played Division since probably maybe September of last year. So it's definitely been a fat minute for me as well.
Incoming.
I jumped on back on Halloween to pick up the Huntsman outfit. I was half tempted to get on and try and get the Valentine's Day one, the Bloody Huntsman, but I just didn't feel like jumping on for it.
I'm waiting for them to come out with Division 3.
It is in the works right now.
There's another launch.
Let's get a turret. Can't get shot again. Jesus.
I gotta refresh my buff here on the, one
I
thing.
heard the Division 3 is supposed to be like Division 1.
I haven't looked into what the, like, where it's going to line up with the story, if we're going to be going back to a winter setting or what have you. I know survival is coming back here in the next update, and I don't know if crossplay is out yet or if it's going to be available later, sort of deal,
No further contact.
with the
Area
survival
secure.
update.
Copy that. Coming to you.
So only time will tell. I haven't looked at all the patch notes of what was going on with the stuff here, but I know with the next update that we're going to be getting, they're going to be doing a gear revamp with weapons and armor. What that means, I don't know. I'm going to have to keep a watch on World Guild's YouTube channel to see what they end up changing here in the future.
We have the briefcase. Taking fire. We're out of here. We've got a whole bunch of hostiles headed to you.
The briefcase is secure. True Sons lost their stronghold, and General Ridgway has been neutralized. Of all the toys on my map I've been waiting to knock over, that fucker was the one. A lot of good people from my old unit are dead because of him. Some even went over to his side. Set up a flare from the front steps to signal the all clear. And come on home. Let's celebrate.
And I will say, Division 2, for me at least, is a lot like, Destiny 1. I can put the game down, walk away from it for a while, new content will drop, new stuff to do, and I can come back and play the game. There'll be new exotics to chase, there's new stuff to go after, new game modes, new shit. They're not like adding stuff into game and taking it away and only just leaving shit behind that you have to go through and buy from like a kiosk or something, like how it is with Destiny 2 nowadays. That's why I love Destiny, or that's why I love the Division 2 now. I can put the game down, walk away, and fuck off for a little bit, come back a little bit later, and there'll be shit for me to do again. The sad thing is this gun is damn near perfect. I don't know if I can kind of min-max it a little bit more, like maybe if I can get some more crit damage on it. Efficiency cache. Did go up a tier. This outfit's gonna be cool to get. This is from whatchamacallit? Ghost Recon Breakpoint, the Wolves outfit. Nomad's outfit. I need to look to see what the Harrier Pride does. It doesn't state here. Let's say we have, it has all three things, so it could be weapon damage, armor, or skills. Not sure. Unless if this is the other thing I may be thinking of. This thing, the impetus, this is actually kind of good.
I've been hearing people saying Destiny 1 is better than Destiny 2.
Oh yeah, Destiny 1 is way better than Destiny 2. We're not having content being removed. Exotics actually feel like exotics. The raid weapons, at least on the terms of like, raid weapons in D2, you don't have to farm as much of the raid in D2 or in D1 as you do in D2 because of the weapons being random rolled. Once you get the best possible roll, like if you do Destiny 1, you're playing like Vault of Glass, you get the Fatebringer. You're going for Fatebringer, you get it. You get the perfect roll on it right off rip. And it comes with Firefly, explosive payload, outlaw, everything you would want on a good hand cannon. And if you were to play Destiny 2, Vault of Glass, you get a Fatebringer, it could give you bullshit perks that you don't want on it. Unless if you're going for the crafted version, which crafted weapons now are pretty much worthless in the game because of the gear changes that they did with Edge of Fate. Gear. I'm not doing that again. Well, it looks like I have to.
Agent in need of backup.
No other choice but to.
Hostile control point identified.
Let's see. Okay, so there's no active modifiers. Damn. Yeah. I guess I did not re-roll that.
Taking the capital will deal a huge blow to the True Sons. But the priority is to get back the briefcase President Ellis was carrying aboard Air Force One. Kelso's waiting aboard a helicopter to extract it.
I heard they coming out with a new Ghost Recon game.
A lot depends on getting that case to him.
I have
Civilian
not,
assistance to get you through the
I've not
perimeter.
heard anything
You'll be
about
on your
it,
own once you're
but if
inside.
that is the case, hopefully it doesn't have like the same problem that Breakpoint did whenever it first launched. What the hell? I got Rogue Agent, but I don't know where that is. I love the Thorn shotgun. It is so good.
Mortars on the roof, and we've got a lot of hostiles ahead. But it looks like the smoke's working. The autocannon seems to be firing blind. Hostile reinforcements converging on your position.
It's been so long I have been playing Destiny 1. I need to get back into Destiny 1.
I would recommend it. Me and my wife went through and played through the base campaign, and we definitely still need to go through and do the other DLCs and stuff. It's just with my work schedule not being able to play in the mornings right now at the current moment because of me doing the training, which I will be going back to my normal schedule here, but it'll be like in every other day, and it'll be slowly going back to my normal schedule over the next couple of weeks. So, we will be going back to streaming in the mornings here, and I've been definitely missing that.
More hostiles headed to you.
So definitely start being able to get some more stuff done in the morning times now.
That was the last of them. You should have a clear approach to the entrance.
Then it's time to get in there and finish this.
Will say it's nice though. I never got all the exotics back in Division 1, and the Big Alejandro was definitely one of them that I didn't end up getting, because getting exotics back then was definitely a little bit more on the tedious side and a little bit more random. And some of them I did have, I didn't use all that much. It took me a while just to get the Urban MDR.
They're inside. Move to intercept.
And
Electronic signature detected.
It's the RFID code.
definitely happy that they brought back the Big Alejandro.
Copy that, Kelso?
Loud and clear. Standing by.
System disrupted. System back online. System malfunctioning.
Once you acquire the briefcase, head to the roof of the rotunda and wait for the helicopter.
That mortar team is still up there.
Understood. They'll need to be cleared before the helo can approach.
Fuck out of here. Oh great, now you got cum all over my pants, you fuck.
I used to play Division 1. I haven't played Division 1 for a long time.
Try to evac it. Do what you can do to delay them.
Sir, yes, sir. We're on it.
Yeah, it's been a while for me as well. At least playing on my one character. Although I kind of wish they did update the perk a little bit more to make it to where it's not like meant to be too much like a cover weapon, but
Good visual on the capital.
it does feel pretty good. A little bit easier to control as well.
Fucking division scum!
You know, I am going to swap my one skill here for a minute. On the drone or something. Where is the drone? That way we have a little bit more offensive capabilities. Just to be more of a distraction.
What game you think is better, Division 1 or Division 2?
Definitely Division 2. At least in, like, where it's at right now. Like, Division 1, I think their gear sets in Division 1 were way stronger, like, way more potent back then. But Division 2, it's gotten more updates. It's gotten way more, like, content drops. The seasonal models and everything like that with the story and what's been going on. What the hell just hit me? Yeah, I would say... Oh, it was that guy. Yeah, no. Division 2 is definitely... At this point, a little bit better than Division 1. But I still love Division 1.
When the roof
This manages to hit me.
Raise fire. Roger, covering you now.
Because a lot of people are saying Division 1 is better than Division 2.
In some aspects, yes. I would agree with like the gear sets. The gear sets are way better in Division 1 than they are in Division 2. Like, there's actually a reason to run like the full 6-piece gear sets, or having the ability to be able to go through and mix and match between other sets. And you would, and then you had like the ninja bike messenger bag to go through, or the ninja bike backpack to be able to go through and like edge out what you can get out of a gear set.
Watch that flank. Find a better position.
Rooftop looks clear.
Copy. Awaiting
So,
confirmation.
All right. When you're ready, set up a flare so we can get that briefcase.
but in terms of
somewhere
exotics, the exotics, not all that good back in Division 1. Like, they were cool, but they weren't as good, and you don't have that many of them. They never drop that much after the fact.
Holy shit. They've got Sam.
Trying to
That won't
do it
be
all.
enough. We need to bug out until the airspace is clear.
safe. Copy that. Those anti-air defenses have to go.
I'd definitely say the enemies were better back in Division 1 than they are in
I've
Division
seen
2,
two radar trailers on
just
the
because they were
east front.
funnier.
Must be guidance for the SAMs. Take them out by any means necessary so
Black
they look
Tusk,
approach.
or not Black Tusk, the Last Man Battalion. Way more of a nuisance back then than they are like now, with them being Black Tusk. Because if remembering right, the lore, they joined up with the Black Tusk. So anybody who was a part of the Last Man Battalion ended up joining up with these guys.
Okay, I have eyes on you. You're coming up on those radar trailers.
Knock them the fuck out and let's get this shit done.
Although,
Evading.
our skills and everything were a little bit stronger back then too. Like, Seeker Mines were actually deadly. The fire turret was way better because it used to be more of like how the how the turret is now, like the original turret where you would like point and shoot at things. Now it just kind of spins back and forth, or
My
rotates back and
opinion
forth.
is the Dark Zone in Division 1 is way better than the Dark Zone in Division 2. That's my opinion.
Never really cared for the Dark Zone. I would definitely say the Dark Zone is like my least favorite content in the game.
Confirming one trailer out of action.
Okay, knock out the other one.
Maneuvering.
Like, I would say the skills and everything in Division 2 and the builds with them were a lot more potent, but there's more builds that you can do in here than you could in Division 1. So, I love Division 1, but Division 2 definitely steals my heart a little bit more. Now, if they never updated, then, like, if they never made a Division 2 and they just kept updating Division 1 over the years, I think it would have became even better, but, you know, they wanted a sequel. Considering we got one main story and like no DLCs that expand upon the story further. Kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is.
Clean this.
Incoming backup request.
Second trailer down.
Definitely got my rhythm back now. Took a mission.
No further contacts.
There we
Area secure.
Copy that. Coming to you.
I wish Evan was here.
The cargo hook
Be
is
nice.
halfway down.
Go through and actually run this stuff on Heroic just to get a little bit more XP. Because I just don't like doing stuff on Heroic by myself. Because if I fuck up, that's an entire mission I have to do all by myself again.
Taking fire.
Done it before,
We're out of here.
just sucks.
We've got a whole bunch of hostiles headed to you.
Just gonna stand there, boys. Yeah, in the open like that? Okay.
The briefcase is secure. True Sons lost their stronghold. And General Ridgway has been neutralized. Of all the toys on my map I've been waiting to knock over, that fucker was the one.
Have you played the game called
A lot of
Diablo?
good people from my old unit at
Yes, I played the ever-living fuck out of Diablo 3 way back
Set up a
when.
flare from the front steps to signal the all clear. And come on
Had
home.
multiple different
Let's
characters that I played as, Wizard being my most used character. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I played Diablo 4 back whenever it dropped, but I just couldn't get into it. I know they're going through and updating the skill tree and everything. I don't know if that was this most recent update or if it was a past update, but I'm gonna let that shit sit on the back burner for a good while before I pick it up and play it again. That I'd probably pick it up on PC or what have you before I play it again. Wish the opening animation was a little bit faster. Got a bonus. Alright, that cleared a good chunk out. That, that, that. Construction thing that's on the ground. And event catch. What do we get now? Tactical assignment, weapon alloy. No, I thought we got the, damn, I thought we got the cash. Alright, what is next? Priority objective. That looks like it's going to be Tidal Basin. Oh no. Fuck yeah. Got that. Roosevelt Island. That one was all the way over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is. We may end up pulling out Eagle Bear for this one. Well, maybe not. We'll run the big Alejandro for a little bit more. Definitely need to get a better holster. That's the only thing that's really holding me back at this point, because I just need to optimize this, and then we're golden on that. Kind of surprised that handling wasn't just a base thing in here. That's all points of sign. You know what? We are definitely going to change up our look here. Take that off. We'll run this outfit. Yeah, that's crazy. I got 2 gloves on. I do like the look of this outfit, though. Where did I get Sledge's backpack? It fits with the look. Gouging.
Taking down the outcast stronghold and neutralizing their leader, Emmeline Shaw, will do serious damage to the faction. Also, Henry has intel that a mechanical engineer from the campus settlement was brought here recently, so be on the lookout for captives.
We've got a few hostiles ahead.
You have fuck boy. If I fast traveled, I gotta go through and pick all this shit up again. Yeah, tomorrow we're definitely gonna be looking at probably sitting down and playing a little bit of Resident Evil at the start of the night, and then we'll switch over and play Arma for a little bit, because I've been definitely itching to sit down and play Arma.
Because Emmeline told us to. Take it up with her if you don't complain.
I'm definitely going to get on Division 2 a little bit later because I need to catch up on some stuff.
Oh yeah, I would recommend the Big Alejandro. A good solid 8 out of 10. Maybe about a 7.5. It's a good exotic, but it definitely benefits with its own build. I just have the striker kind of set up on right now. Well, I'm definitely curious on what that backpack's going to be. I'm half tempted to look it up to see what it's about.
Rogue agent detected.
Great, we got rogue agents, eh? Bro's got a fucking arm on him.
Hostile steer hive detected.
Oh, I don't have to move. I got 200 rounds with your
Rogue
fucking
agent
name on it.
eliminated.
About had me. You about had me. I wasn't expecting y'all to drop down like that. So what was the last thing you did on the Division 2?
I have a striker build. I am thinking about making another striker build.
There is a dedicated LMG setup now, and I think there's ones that have it to where your ammo regenerates. So that way you can kind of keep the buff going
You're
whenever
coming
you
up
get
on a
kills.
burn pit. At least half a dozen hostiles, but it doesn't look like they're expecting you.
It kind of sucks the buff falls off. Oh, yeet! Don't know how that didn't goo him up and glue him down like a cum sock. Love the shotgun, bro. Being 100% honest, it's definitely my favorite. My ankle's showing.
It's hard to focus with a gun pointed at your head. I'm working as fast as I can. Help me, please! These guys are insane. I have to get ready.
What if I don't want to?
Those outside have sacrificed themselves for you. Prove that their sacrifice was
I
not.
do not remember where I left off on Division 2. I haven't played Division 2 for a couple days.
I think the season's over, if I'm not mistaken. Because all that's going on right now is just the anniversary event.
Justice is served!
I hope you burn this whole place to the ground.
Honestly, if you want a fun build setup, go with the Negotiator's Dilemma setup.
Damnation!
Got high crit chance, high crit damage. Because it's because of its set stuff, and it spreads the damage. So if somebody runs into cover and you see somebody else run out, whenever you shoot somebody, it puts a mark on them. And
Then you're gonna have
if
to
they
find
run
a way
into
to
cover but you
unseal
see
it.
somebody else, you can shoot somebody else and it'll spread that damage between the guy and the cover and the guy that you're shooting at.
Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
I have it saved on here. I just don't remember what the what all pieces I had on it anymore were.
Gonna need a med pack, huh?
What kind of build is it?
It's a crit chance, crit damage build, but you're pretty much just spreading your damage to everybody because you can put a lot of marks on people.
Be careful. They're bound to be expecting you.
Let's see. Loadouts. Yeah, it's this one. So I had the coyote mask and everything with it, so it makes it even better. And I had St. Elmo's engine on it, which really bumped it up even further. I gotta go through and update the build a little bit though. I think I got a better backpack, a better Negotiator's Dilemma backpack, because that increases the amount of marked targets you can have. Or no, I think that one made it to where it increased your damage by 100% instead of 50%. So the base set makes it to where whenever Where is it? Let's double check. I know for sure. So, okay, so it bumps it from 60% to 120%, and the amount of marked targets you can have is 3. Critical hits mark a target for 20 seconds, up to 3 marks total. When you critically hit a marked enemy, all marked enemies take 60% of the damage dealt. Whenever a marked enemy dies, you gain plus 2% critical hit damage, stacking up to 20 times or until combat ends. And the base set already gives you a plus 15% crit chance, or for the 2 Ps, 15% crit chance, and the 20 Ps plus 20% crit damage on top of whatever you have on for your mods and stuff that you have slotted into your gear.
What the hell was that?
Comparing it with the
Hostile
Coyote mask is
moving toward
definitely
the boat on the
more
east shore.
beneficial.
They're escorting someone who appears to be unarmed.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't gonna be easy. You've got to stop that boat.
I wonder if the striker bag would actually be better. Yeah, that actually might be better. Putting the backpack on and then putting the mask on. I'd have to get a better backpack though.
Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
Although I lose out on survivability is the problem. Getting that bonus armor.
What is the name of the brand?
Negotiator's Dilemma.
What's going on with that boat?
Hasn't launched yet. Looks like they're in the process of fueling it. There are big tanks on either side of the boat.
Those tanks are a primary target. What about Emmeline?
Already aboard the boat, assuming that was her.
Annoy the piss out of him. Time to hit the next tank. Load this a while. Yeah, I may end up swapping this stuff around if I have a decent backpack that I can try and roll with. Just to kind of give it a try. So was our...
Exotic guns I did not get in Division 2 was the Ouroboros and the Eagle Barrel.
So, I managed to get the Regulus, Eagle Bear, and the Ravenous back during the first, what was it? The first, like, stretch goals event. I managed to get 3 out of the 4 exotics, and I'm still trying to get the Ouroboros. Hopefully I can do it, but you know, I managed to get it through there. If you see that the stretch goals event is going on, I would recommend doing it. I also would recommend getting the pecan a good go if you haven't gotten it yet. It's a very fun gun. It's definitely my favorite LMG. We did manage to get another busy little bee. You know, we'll keep that. It's got max pistol damage on it, so we can roll in the other.
Bighorn in Division 2.
I do have that as well. I managed to get that through the, so whenever they added it to the boss drops of the,
Priority objective available, Agent.
the summit, where you can farm the White Tusk bosses at the summit, that's where I managed to get mine. Did we manage to finish their... Yes, we did. So what are we going to get this time? Ooh. We did get the, unless if it's on the gear items. That's what it was on. It was on the rogue agent stuff. That's where the rogue agent came from. So there's another one though. Isn't there a white one that I got? It was the white ad, I think. Fortunately, though, I don't think I can put that on. Yeah, I would have to go farm for those. We'll stick with the setup right now, unless if I manage to get the other stuff. To check and see if the one I have back in the stash is better. Priority objectives. It's probably gonna be Tidal Basin, right? Yeah, Manning National Zoo. Alright. Cool. I will say some of the stuff that they did add into the store looks kind of cool.
I got the big horn by doing a legendary mission.
See, I never had a team to be able to go through and do a legendary mission. The skin for the Eagle Bear definitely looks cool. Raptor, expand. Definitely need to get the sheriff though. We'll run the Eagle Bear for our mission. So we need to go to Manning National Zoo. It's becoming daylight outside. Streaming for an hour and a half. Not bad.
The priority is to neutralize Emmeline Shaw, but you'll need to get control of the monorail system in order to reach her. The main entrance will be well guarded, but it's the easiest way in, and they won't be expecting company.
Need to do 6 more of those.
Intercepting enemy communications.
We're under attack! It's the division! Everyone,
gonna say, where you at, fuckboy? She would climb back up and run away.
What is a good striker build to make?
I mean, you can kind of get away with whatever with a striker build. It doesn't really matter as long as you have like a decent weapon to pair with it. Whether it be an Eagle Bear, fucking Macan, Big Alejandro. You can get away with just about using anything with a striker build. Hell, if you have that one mask where you can get the benefit of having 2 traits from a weapon, the one that pretty much gives you like a pseudo alpha bridge setup from Division 1. You can go through and take whatever weapons and just kind of slap them together and get the benefit from both perks as long as it's the same weapon type and you don't care using only one weapon.
Signs critical. Agent out of action.
The main control room for the monorail system is further into the park. Looks like the quickest route is through the deep sea exhibit.
Pull out Old Faithful here. This gun is my fucking baby. Ever since I got it, I was like, okay, this gun's alright in my book. It slaps really hard.
Intercepting enemy communications.
Rainer, where are you?
We just got to the aquarium.
Fucking finally. Okay, they're probably coming right to you.
We'll give them a nice, warm welcome.
Rainer, what's your status? Rainer, come in! Shit!
Low-level radio repeater detected. Pinpointing location.
A repeater. The Outcast must be using it to boost the range of their comms. Taking that equipment offline will make it harder for them to coordinate against you.
Ah, they all fucking dead, girl. That and the skin on this thing is pretty cool.
This is Hosteller. We need backup.
Anybody in range of the Savannah exhibit, head there now. Everybody else, fall back to the aviary and make sure no one gets through.
They're coming for me.
You should be able to fry that repeater by overloading the power supply.
Oh, he's dead.
What is your favorite build in Division 2?
Favorite build, eh? Well, that's a hard one. I would definitely say the Negotiator's Dilemma because I spent the most time with that. But if I had to be honest, I would say my most favorited build is probably the sniper build that I made a while back before I started streaming again. It uses the Mantis and was it the hologram tech? Because you could just throw that out and provide a distraction and just blink heads for the most part. Alright, this bitch is mine. Bitch. Yeah, that sniper build was a lot of fun, and I would like to update it to where I can use the shroud.
Should be coming up on a monorail station soon. The control room will be overlooking it.
I haven't really looked at it much. I don't know what I would pair with it. I think Hotshot might be fine nowadays. I think it's probably gotten some buffs or something. I'll have to talk with Evan because I know he has a Hotshot set up.
No detected.
Time to keep moving along.
We're in position. Anybody seen anything? Hey, say again. I didn't get any of that. Anybody copy? Hello? Shit.
Looks like you're right by that monorail station. The control room is just on the other side of the aviary.
Yeah, this would be nice to have someone to play with. You're just burning through these guys now. Ooh, exotic. Ooh, a memento bag. Don't mind if I do.
Up there.
Now I give a special ammo to these assholes.
Should be the place.
Nearing the end here. Just need to get through the monorail section. Gun just has like the perfect rate of fire. Not a whole lot of kick. Really good rate of fire. I skip this. Damn.
Automatic braking system activated.
Holy hell. Guess they weren't taking any chances. But you're inside the barricades. You should be able to make it the rest of the way on foot.
In a PC also.
Ah, you're getting a PC now. Unfortunately, I have to play this on console. Since there's no cross progression and I can't transfer this over to PC, I'm kind of stuck on like this for a while. I kind of hope that becomes a thing Like, I would love to take everything that, like, even if I have to buy the DLCs again, like, that's no problem.
Show them we're not afraid of them. Make them fear us.
Like, I would love to be able to take this over to PC and play this on PC. As long as all my cosmetics and everything transferred over, all my weapons, all my builds, my loadouts that I have set, as long as everything transferred over, I'd do this in a heartbeat. Maybe it might be one day in the future, but by that point, Division 3 will be out, and I know one thing's for sure. Division 3 better have crossplay. Division 2 is getting it this late into the game. There should be no reason why Division 3 doesn't have it on launch day. Another exotic? Twice in one mission. Sweet dreams. I'm not complaining. All the other times that I played Division 2, the last few times, I've not gotten that many exotic drops. I'll take them where I can get them.
Hold the line! Don't let them through! For Emmeline!
Come on! Kill me! If you can!
Should be safe here.
Explosives detected.
You're nothing! This means nothing! Even if you kill me, you won't defeat me!
What console are you playing on?
PlayStation 5. Play this on PlayStation 5. The only reason why I still play on my PlayStation a little bit here and there is because some games I own on here that I have a lot of shit done. So, for example, if I wanted to sit down and play... Did I not grab the thing? I had to pick it up. Yeah, I did. Maybe I picked up the gear but forgot to pick that up. So, like this game, I have a lot of stuff done in it, so I can't just, like, abandon my console. Like, if I wanted to go through and play Division 2, like, I would have to start completely from scratch, and I'm not trying to do that on the PC version. with how long it took me to go through and get all the raid exotics through the stretch goals. Like, I grinded that shit for hours. That, and if for some reason they go through and bring out the, like if they do implement like cross progression or something, it'd be kind of stupid because then I would go through and grind all those hours on, grind all the hours on PC to get everything, and then it'd be like, oh, everything's back. That, and I wouldn't have access to any of the cosmetics that I bought over the years or anything like that that may not even be around anymore. I hate her fucking voice so much. Of course she's immune. Why the fuck wouldn't she be? Oh my god, a third exotic! What did I get now? Oh, another Sweet Dreams. God damn it! That's 3 exotics in one run. Exotic component.
See how the mama bear has watched us? She's making sure we aren't gonna try to hurt her baby. That's what mothers do.
Target deceased.
What a fucking waste. Think of the good she could have done. The lives she could have saved. She was right, you know. Killing her won't end the outcasts.
Time play on Xbox.
More dangerous for a while. But without her to hold them together, they're gonna start to unravel. What a fucking waste.
I'll just think, whenever the crossplay goes live, you know, more than welcome to play with us whenever we jump back on the game again. How was that memento bag? Not as good, but, you know, take it. That's not bad. What are the stats on the two? 2 max stats on the Kingbreaker. What do we get? That could have been way better. Definitely could have been way better. What's the stats on mine? Yeah, no. The one I got is way better. The backup boomstick. That had 2 max stats as well. Shotgun damage. Damage to armor. This one's 1% better. Alright, what's the next priority? I definitely need to see what that, I'm gonna look it up real quick out of dumb curiosity. What does Harrier's Pride do? Let's see. It's like another, like, Ridgeway's Pride. But we'll see here. Considering it's got weapon damage, armor, and skill tier. That kind of seems like it's going to be more of like another Memento scenario. So what does it do? They're like so realism mode, event pass. Anniversary gift maybe? Anniversary pass. I'm just wanting to see the damn thing for it. Okay, rebalance. Or just keep swiping over, you know, that's awesome too. Getting kills and hitting enemies 3 times builds up red stacks. Each stack provides a 0.5% weapon damage. Getting 3 hits builds up 3 blue stacks. Or getting hit builds up 3 blue stacks. Giving damage resistance, that's not bad either. Upon reaching 80 stacks in total, all stacks are lost and received as separate bonuses. I mean, that's not a bad backpack. I would say I don't think that's awful. Once, especially like I agree with the one comment, like the guy who's commenting on it. It's like it's not bad once you get it going. District Union. All right, good fuck with that. curious, do I have a better striker backpack? I still got level 29 stuff in here. From way back when, before the Warlords update. Does not look like it, and I don't think I can craft it either.
Good to see you.
Can I craft that? Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. I'm just gonna get shit rolls on it. Is crafting like not mean a damn thing, or is it just rare on actually getting like a decent roll on it? That one has a mark in it. Or mod. Does that one out. Give it one more go. If it's trash, then I'm just going to skip it. Not gonna bother. Okay, little bro. Sure. A little bit better, but not by much. If he could just give me a maxed out weapon damage, I can easily roll in the talent for the other stuff. It's just getting progressively worse and worse. I'm out of space again. Awesome. Just love that. Try that again. Just give me the max stat on the fucking weapon damage, then I can just kind of go from there. Getting closer. Even if it just gets it close enough to where I can just recalibrate it. There we go.
Nice to see you.
What would be more beneficial here? We got crit damage there. Chance crit damage there. Need a better holster too. Get a better holster? Technically did. I think the reason why I kept this one is because it, even though it was slightly lower in damage, it had the crit damage on it. So crit damage. Probably just keep the crit chance on that. I thought I got a maxed out crit chance at one point or another. Before I waste it, let me check my library. Maybe did. That's why I saved this. Though I feel like that was for part of my other stuff. I can always get a better thing of that. Dismantling it. Adding it to my library. Perfect. We can slap in a crit damage. Actually, no, we'll probably throw in another crit chance to bump it up a little bit more. I think most of the set is around crit damage. So, just filter. Filter options, crit chance. How's stat value looking now? Ooh. Now we might have to throw in crit damage. Swap this in. We don't need protection from this. I guess. Yeah, no, we don't need that. What am I thinking? See, what can we get away with here? Put that on there. Can we get away with a setup like this? Somehow or another, my damage dropped? Even though this is...
Could use some more crafting materials. I really should make myself...
Wasn't that hitting harder? Okay, it's hitting for 8.5K right now. Swap it back. It's still hitting it for 88.5K.
Hi.
The only bad part is that we have no way of getting armor back. You're going over here now. Over here. Take on the District Union Arena. And this will probably be the last thing we end up doing here before I get off for the morning. Let's give this setup a go.
This is a chance to wipe out the hyena leadership in one decisive blow. Get in there and hunt them down. Every last one of them.
See how well this build pans out. I just have to play a little bit more conservatively. Since I have no way of gaining health, I'll have to play more cover to cover. Does anybody know right now who's watching if Bittersweet's in the loot pool? Did that season end already? Dick. Dropped. Negotiators. Let's see. This room. Definitely ripping through things a little bit faster now.
I don't know if it ends already, but when I get on Division 2 later I will let you know if the season ends.
I was just curious because I knew Bittersweet was a part of the this previous season, or this season, if it's still active. So, just wasn't sure if it was still the active season or what have you. Because I think me and Evan need to go through and do a dumbass build with it. Where me and him kind of run like the same setup and we piggyback off each other. Try and convince him to do that.
Agent in need of backup.
So, at some point here this week, I'll be sitting down and playing with him. Come on, poke your head up. Efficiency level up.
Shoot on sight. Lead, motherfucker!
Yeah, that's right. The machine gun, or the gunner class, has the ability to heal armor on kills. That's fine.
We're set up in the mall. They're not getting through here. Don't die, motherfucker. Not a chance.
Yeah, depending on how tomorrow goes here, I've been kind of mulling it over in my mind a little bit while I've been playing. Probably gonna sit down and do Arma and some more Resident Evil Requiem then.
still there, sweetie? Hello? Fuck. Everybody get yourselves ready. This situation is serious.
Serious, he says. Always serious. Oh, okay. Got a key. Might as well pop it open. Wherever the... Oh, there it is. See what we get. Other gun wasn't worth a damn. That's the next room. Gotta hug that far left side, get right by that truck, just sit there and mag dump it. As well.
Vital signs critical.
What's going on down there?
Bro was about to point blank me with a fucking grenade launcher.
Everybody get to the arena, now!
Third reload, baby. That last reload. Oh, what?
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing. Air filter function restored. Air quality acceptable.
That all of you?
Listen up. We got devils in our house and they mean to kill us all. Stand and fight. You hear me? Stand and fight.
This. Alright, let's do it.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing.
Why is it so fucking foggy in here? Ripped right through him.
I'll send teams to start securing the supplies. Rewarding. Now let Odessa know.
That fucking mint.
Your settlement will be able to rest a little easier now.
Challenging Black Tusk Bounty. Oh, pop some of this stuff open. The drone, or Firefly mod. Electronic systems. Another bonus. Alright, that cleared out most of it. And we can dismantle all that. And we'll go through and get rid of you, I got another coyote mask? What the fuck did this drop? Did it just drop from the mission? I didn't look to see if there was an exotic dropping from this mission, to be honest. Huh. I think the other coyote mask is significantly worse. Compare. Yeah, the one I'm equipped with right now is way better. So we'll scrap that one. Not doing what a man had. B-roll. Washington, D.C., what do we got? Yeah, no. Yeah. Figures. What do we get? Got that. And yeah, I think with that, we're going to stop there for the morning. I will say, I do love this thing. It just kind of sucks that there's no mods on it, but I can understand the reason why. This thing is kind of fucking busted. If it did have mods, it would be very overpowered. But even if it was just something like a faster reload or something. That, and I kind of wish that the talent made it to where as long as you stayed in cover as well, you could keep the buff going. But as soon as you leave cover and if you reloaded, it dropped off. I don't know. It's too 1-to-1, except for the fact that, you know, the bonus lasts after you leave cover for 15 seconds, which is a nice touch. I have to see which gear set goes through and gives you the buff, though. Or not the buff, the, what am I thinking? I need to find a gear set that just continuously reloads your shit. because I feel like that's going to be the only way to keeping this gun kind of going. Faster reload speed going up a little bit more. Yep. When did I get a chest piece? Oh, yeah. I think the one I have in my vault is way better. I do dig this outfit, though. It's growing on me. Don't know how to feel about the prosthetic arm. But overall, I would say this was a good run. So, probably going to end it there. Right now, tomorrow we're going to be working on some Arma and Resident Evil Requiem. Depending on what's all going on here tomorrow night, may stream some Marathon for a little bit too. We'll see what ends up happening with that though. Might try and squeeze 3 games in here, but that'll be tomorrow's problem. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out and watching. Appreciate you guys' viewership as always. Thank you for watching post stream if you made it all the way up to this point, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, everyone.